Welcome to 5 Minutes of Peace, a time for you to reflect, recharge, and renew. 5 minutes to awaken something within yourself. Created by thepeaceroom.love. On today's episode, we have a special guest for you.
Hi, my name is Crystal T. Harrell. I am excited to join you here on 5 Minutes of Peace. Today, I'm going to be reading a short story that I wrote one day at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's titled The Girl with the Golden Wings. She took one final look at the platform supporting her feet, moving as closely as possible to the edge. By the time her heartbeat had become the song of a hummingbird's wings, before too long, fear accompanied by joy had to come send her off. Without turning around, and before realizing the words parting from her lips, she whispered with her heart, "What if I fall?" She could feel the heat of the tears being ushered through. I have tried before only to feel myself sink back to the earth. Why is this time any different? She could feel the weight of her inquiries like shackles around her ankles. She recognized the weight. Fear answered without hesitation. "You could fall. Many others have." The girl sat with those words. She could feel herself inching backwards. Maybe I'm safer back here in the shadows. After a while, it became impossible to distinguish her voice from fear's. Besides, if I do soar, I run the risk of being shot down. Even my bounds have caused arrows of envy, set ablaze with confusion, to be sent my way. She stood there, hardly recognizing her feet moving further and further into the shadows. Then, with a touch of tenderness and care, she could feel the hand of joy on the small of her back. Joy reminded her of her own ability. Those arrows, no matter what prompted their descent from the hands of those you trusted, never stopped you from making great bounds. The girl paused, using this space to reflect on previous attempts. You can do more because you have become more, stronger, along your journey. A golden glare caught the girl's eye. She looked to her right to notice that this golden ray was reflected from her own wings, just as the sun was coming over the horizon. "The girl with the golden wings," her heart whispered. That's right. She could hear from behind. She looked down again, only to find that she was at the edge again. In the distance, the excitement of others who had already taken the leap of faith called her forward. Now's your chance. Your key to flying is trust. Leave your weight that brings you down here and make this an experience like never before. You will not be alone. Then, as if by remembrance, she could feel the crisp morning air kissing her cheeks as if to remind her that she was flying. Joy's words launched her forward into her own destiny. "Joy, I'm doing it." She had turned slightly to look for Joy, where she had last heard her before taking flight, only to find that Joy was now a part of her. That's right. And when the time comes for you to rest your wings, remember this moment. Remember your ability to fly. Teach it to your children and watch them reach heights never before imagined. Teach it to your sisters and brothers by reminding them of their own ability. The ability to soar is a gift from the divine to the human spirit. Trust is the key. The strength of our wings is built through life's weight room. Those experiences and previous attempts to fly only made you stronger and wiser. They were there to remind you of the gift of flight. The love of Joy's words carried the girl further and further into the horizon. You can do more because you have become more. The song of joy had become her new mantra, setting the tone of the rhythm of her wings as she soared to new heights. You will never be alone. Thank you so much. You can find out more about my work on my website, crystaltharrell.com, where you'll find links to my socials and to my educational blog, crystaltharrell.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening, and thank yourself for taking 5 minutes of peace. We are all connected on the path of love, service, and peace for ourselves and others. We're glad to be together with you on this path. If you would like to know more about the Peace Room, our Reiki treatments, crystal healings, training sessions, and workshops, go to www.thepeaceroom.love. Join us here again